Hi guys, it's Portwagon, and lately I've been thinking how much crypto has improved as a legend. Because if you think about it, he can only get stronger as he can counter so many defensive legends, like currently now and also in the future. Now, just look at this Rampart, okay? She's in her little castle, and she probably thinks she's untouchable, especially in the last zone, but it takes one EMP to shut her down completely. And if you're with a team, his usefulness just adds, it just increases, so it's just great. Now yes guys, I had to tease you there, but don't worry, you can see that fight at the very end of the video, but I need to show you the build up because this was in a Platinum 2 lobby, and if I was not crypto there, I feel like the game would have went a whole lot different. Now, he's just becoming more useful, as I said in the beginning, as more legends come out, and especially more defensive ones, he's just going to be able to just shut them down mostly. And with the grind to ranked, especially when I'm playing with my mate, so I'm only playing with one guy, but just with one person and timing my EMP correctly with the attack, it just changes the game. So let's get into this, guys. Okay, so we landed at Refinery. Now Refinery, Epicenter, Survey Camp and Staging, they have been my homes, and sometimes Thermal Station in ranked. Those have been my areas. I don't know, once you get used to an area in ranked, I would say often you should land there because you know where like the looting spots are and how to fight. Okay, so it turns out there's two teams here, and that's what I love about crypto, okay? The banners. The banners tell you how many teams are there, so generally you might just hear someone below you and you're like, oh, it could just be one team. You finish the fight and then another team comes over. So also guys, when you land, get your weapons and your loot and then use the drone to scout the area. So it's not very stealthy, the enemies will know you're there because the drone's loud, but the best thing to do is fly near them and scan them. It just gives information to your team and to yourself, so your team knows where to position. Now they're currently fighting, and also my lifeline's getting hit a bit, so before I even start the fight, I always like to position my drone in an area where it's covering my back or my side, and if I'm going for the push, I put it above the enemy. Now I put my drone facing this way because originally we were on the right, so we were going to hold that area, and if someone would flank me to the left, my drone would pick them up. So now I know these guys are all fighting in that little power station or whatever you call it. Don't know what these things are called anyway, but now I'm pushing in and put my drone above. Now typically I'll put it like above a bit higher so it captures like both sides where people rotate, but now I'm in a fight and someone's near me, it's just there's no point now. I just need to just get into the fight. Now to be honest, I should probably have stayed back a bit here because I'm weak and I don't have an armor. I've just got the basic Evo and I haven't done any damage, and right here I'm not even hitting anyone, so I'm just trying to find out what the enemy is, and then this way I get surprised by the Gibraltar, which, I mean, with my health I was never going to win that, but my mate Chris, he's there to just save me and clutch up, and we end up killing the team. But the game starts kind of weird because I start off bad, and then later on we start getting more action. So I didn't get any kills there, but you know what, you're going to see later where crypto, and especially with Caustic, my teammate with Caustic, the combo, I think that's a good combo. Or I think anyone with Caustic, to be honest, is a good combo, but with crypto also, I mean, if I'm indoors and I want to stay on my drone, then Caustic can hold the area down, so it's always great. So after migrating from Refinery to Countdown, like I scanned the beacons so I knew where the zone was, and also we did get into like a few fights, like poking battles where you're doing damage from range but no one's actually killing each other. That's ranked for you. Even if you knock someone, sometimes you can't even finish the fight. So what I did here just then was I scouted the area just to see if anyone was nearby, and the ban did say one person, but then after that it changed to 0 people, 0 squads. So I wanted to make sure this building was secure for me and Caustic, because this is right in the zone, and where the where the circle will be, and when it gets smaller, I know for a fact this building most likely will be in a zone. So once again, I'm just scouting. We're in a safe position. Ideally, no one can rush me now. That's the thing. If I'm my drone and the caustic traps go off, my teammate will let me know, and I'll just instantly come up the drone, and it's game on. Now, currently, I'm just trying to annoy the team. So this is a legit strategy. It creates third parties. Now, I've done this in casual a few times. Say, for example, there's 3 squads left. I start flying the drone near another squad. They start firing to destroy it, and then the other team hears that. They rush in. I recall my drone, and then I rush with my teammates, and I EMP them, and then I end up winning. Now, right here, I was just, I just kept going in and out, spinning around in circles like a little racetrack. But I just wanted them to shoot it to start the third party, Let's get some action in here. Also, while I'm safe and I'm not getting attacked. So after I kept scanning that team, they started moving a bit closer. So I was like, you know what, let me put my drone here. If it goes off and it scans them, I'm just going to EMP them and cause them just to back up, like to run out of there. Now, there also was a team to our left. So I was like, you know what, I'll put it out there. If someone comes behind us, it lets me know, and, it gives you a warning. So right here, we were just poke firing. But the thing is, the lifeline was way out of position. I feel like she just wanted points a bit too much, and it's quite annoying because Caustic's so thick, he just absorbed like my shots there. Now, we're providing covering fire because ideally we do want her to, get back to the room so we can, because having lifeline next to you is always it's always good. But right there, she was fully out of position, so I don't know what she was thinking. And think about it, we have this room locked off. You can just open the door, keep firing, you might get a knock, and then it's calm. So look, she managed to crawl a bit closer, but I think she ends up getting firsted, which I get it, people want to do that. Now you're going to see my crypto tactics right here, and I did mention a strategy, I think, in my guide video, to use it as like a security camera when someone pushes you. But basically, the camera, the drone's in the corner of the room, so it's scanning everyone, and we're in a closed room, so they think they have the power here, but really they're trapped with me and Caustic, okay? They're being very stupid right now. But I'm just gonna let that play so you can hear, the combat scenario. Don't. They're out there.
Eyes in the sky. We are down. Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go. Noxious.
One's there.
Data soon to follow.
What the fuck? He takes his weapon away. What? Just put a trap. No, don't get reckless. Don't get reckless. Just hide for your trap, and then yeah. Just heal up.
Recharging shields.
Cause look, now you're shielded up, much better.
If the cat were the factor, I'd let you bleed out. Healing my wounds. Recharging my shields.
Just for a trap, and then it will kill her, I think.
Reloading.
Nice.
Administering medical aid.
Yeah, more people. Yeah, more people coming.
Reloading.
That way. Oh shit. One shot. It's fine. Just fire him.
Reloading.
You got this. Yeah, he needs to die. He's one shot. If he jumps down, just get me up. Yeah, nice. Come back. Yeah, quickly. Yeah, it's fine. So you know what they did? If he EMPs himself, he drops his weapon. Now you can hear how surprised I am about the EMP change. So if Crypto EMPs himself, he lowers his weapon for a little bit. Now, I saw on Reddit, some people said this was a bug, but still, imagine playing ranked and finding out about this. This is the first time I found out about this, so I was shocked, and it could have cost me, you know, my life in this game. So, but it was a great strategy. So the thing is, with caustic gas, they're getting damaged. They can't see anything. Also, my drone is showing me where they are. Now, caustic has that vision already, but when they leave the gas anywhere in the room, the drone's still scanning them. So it's such a good combo. And if I did have my EMP, or I'm not sure if I actually used it there, but if I did have my EMP, they're even more dead basically. Now, on their part, they shouldn't have rushed us. To be honest, we had traps at every door. I don't think they knew about the drone, but still, they should have backed out. And one of the funniest things was that the Wraith used her face to get into the room. That is silly, because if you need to get out of the room, what are you going to do? You're just going to get, you know, like burnt by, you know, or I don't know, gassed up basically, because you can't do anything. So, very silly on their part. The Bangalore had to run away. She had the right play, but yeah, like it was very stupid on their part. Now, after getting out of all of that, we have the high ground, so we're not actually getting pushed, which is great. But I look on the map and I notice the Sheila turret, and also I see all the barriers lined up. So these guys mean business, okay? If you enter that middle bit there, that's their area, that's their zone, okay? So I put my drone to the left once again. If someone tries to be sneaky and they come up and rush me, then the drone lets them know. But I'm just gonna let this play, guys, because it was such a good play.
Very close. Gas trap deployed.
Yeah, the Sheila gun. But I can EMP all that shit.
45 seconds left. We're almost there.
I don't think the gun, but it breaks our barriers. The aiming else is fun. Cool. Alright.
Putting an eye in the sky.
30
Yeah,
seconds.
under 30
20,
seconds.
Right, when it gets
Almost at the
to...
ring.
Oh, wait. 23, 22... I'll wait till it gets, like, really close to the end. And then I'll EMP it so they'll have no time to... 13, 14, 15, 11, 10...
Making them improve.
Alright, that's all gone.
My drone. I'm good to go. We're all outside the ring. Pretty safe inside.
Nice. There's a rat on him on his own. Gone. Alright, last squad.
Right here. Got one.
Let's go for it. Oh, it's a bloodhound. Back up. Bloodhound. I'm coming. Knocked one. One left. They're all knocked. What? Yeah. Get out of here.